Hello everyone and welcome to the Terraform Homestead. This week we have something fun for you. This is actually a commission piece from a neighbor. They are wanting to do an outdoor bathtub to enjoy the summer nights we have out here in the water. So this week we're building the first step to kind of prove myself to this new client to basically build a cover for the tub to keep all the desert gunk and destructive powers out of the tub when it's not being used. So with that, let's get into this build. Kind of some of the goals of this is budget friendly. So we're going to be using a lot of scrap, reclaim, stuff like that around here, but still beautiful and something that looks nice. So balancing those two things is always fun, and something that is fairly quick to build. So I'm hoping this is a one-day build. It is about 8 a.m. right now, and if I can get this done by the afternoon, that would be ideal. So I want to show you guys what the plan is. So it's probably hard to see, but the first thing I did was come in and trace the bathtub on this piece of butcher paper, get some measurements, and this is going to work as my template because that bathtub is like 300 pounds and I didn't want to haul it over here. So we're doing the paper route, which I think will work just fine. I'm gonna give myself probably a 1/4 inch extra on any side so it just fits in really nice and snug. This is the loose plan for the tub. So we're gonna do basically 2 sections, a couple eye bolts. I'm hoping to do some like nice rounded corners on these things, and yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. So I got the frame pretty well roughed in. I'm gonna take this over to the neighbor's place and just double check it on the tub before I move forward and start shaping up some of these corners and just kind of rounding it out and making it look pretty. These are super weird angles to cut. I wanted to get them actually a little bit more extreme, but that's as far as my miter saw would let me go. To screw these together, to get them together, basically I glued everything, nailed it together, and then ran a screw on either side. So the glue and the nails kind of helped it so that that screw could go in pretty easily without the board slipping and moving back and forth. So that was the easiest way to do it, and all of this is getting covered with our shade cloth, so you won't be able to see any of this. Okay, so next step, I got this roughed in so that it fits all over the bathtub. I'm not crazy about the like angular look, and that tub has a really nice kind of rounded shape to it, so we're gonna kind of try and match that here. So what I'm gonna do is some of these sharper corners, kind of cut them at an angle, and then come in with the power carver and start kind of shaping this. Got this all rounded out. I think it's looking pretty good. And I have this old shade cloth that has kind of seen better days, so it's getting upcycled into the actual cover for this. So we're gonna do some fabric work. I don't know, seamstress, I don't know what the word is, but basically wrap these like a Christmas present, kind of getting this all nice and tight. That's gonna kind of protect the tub and, you know, keep the wood from rubbing on it, and also be something that is light and durable and going to withstand the Arizona weather because it already has for several years flopping out in the wind. So I think it'll be really nice in the shade. So I got some little hooks put on. What that's going to do is allow us to do a bungee cord underneath the tub so this thing doesn't fly off and stays nice and tight in place. And then I had for a little handle that will go something like that. This was just a little piece I blacksmithed, just practicing kind of thing, and had some of these D-rings and bent that out and then bent it back on. So now I just need to drill 2 holes in that and then get this attached. Get this cover installed and finished up. I'm very excited to be wrapping this project up. I think it came out really nice, especially considering pretty much the whole thing was done with just scrap materials. If you want to see the rest of this build and how we're clearing out a spot, putting in some off-grid bathtub pump house situation, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see the rest of this build where we take this bathtub and build a little pump house out of reclaimed materials and get it all set up to be this beautiful little oasis. If you want to see more scrap and recycled artwork and furniture projects, I got a link for that ready for you to go and go watch that next. Thank you guys for watching. Go build something cool.